Hello everyone, and welcome back to this lesson. In this slide, we're going to discuss further the installation process for the Windows 10. I use the portable version of the file of the Rufus application because I already had it installed on my computer previously to the video. So the next slide will be the steps required in order to install Windows 10. Before installing any operating system, you need to meet the minimum system requirements for this. According to the Microsoft website, it says to install a Windows 10 computer, you need to have at least 1 GHz of processor, 1 GB of RAM. It can be 32 bits, but if you are installing Windows 10 64-bit, at least you need 2 GB of RAM. For storage, it's at 32 GB. GPU and display could be the lower capacity, but in this example, I'm going to be installing Windows 10 in a virtual computer. I'm going to show you from scratch how to set it up, how to select the image to install the operating system, and then how to access the BIOS. These are the instructions how to install a Windows 10. First, you need a media, which in this case is a USB. Second, you need to insert the USB in your computer and then access the BIOS. To access the BIOS, you need to have a specific key for this, depending on the manufacturer like HP, Dell, or any computers like Lenovo, Asus. You need to press a specific key. Could be escape key, F8, F12, delete, etc. Once you access the BIOS, you need to change the boot order of your computer. You usually start booting from the hard drive, but in this case, you just need to select the USB drive. You save the settings and exit the BIOS, and then the computer is going to reboot automatically and boot from the specific source that you already indicate, that in this case is the USB. Once the Windows 10 installer starts, you will see a menu. It's going to ask you for the language, it's going to ask you for the version. If you have a multi-operating system image, you can have either versions like a Windows Home, with Windows 10 Pro, Windows Enterprise, and so on. The next step is to create a partition, and then the computer is going to start the process to install the updates, the features, and installing all the components in order to make the Windows 10 successful installation. Once it's completed, it's going to reboot automatically. So see the next section, and then we're gonna install in the next demo a Windows 10 Pro version in a virtual computer.